வணக்கம் நேயர்களே, welcome back to another episode on Vada, Poche Tamil podcast. We are now available on most streaming platforms, which is Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or எந்த பாட்காஸ்ட் பிளாட்ஃபார்மில் நீங்கள் கேட்குறதா இருந்தாலும் நீங்கள் அதை கேட்டுக்கலாம்.
நம்மள சோஷியல் மீடியாவில் நீங்கள் ஃபைண்ட் பண்ணலாம் at Vada, Poche Tamil podcast, Instagram and TikTok. Leave us a comment, message அனுப்புங்க, ஏதாவது ஃபீட்பேக் இருந்தாலும் சொல்லுங்கள். We'll definitely reply to you guys. So please reach out to us and let's have a conversation going. Enjoy the show. So porn. The good and the bad. A lot of people will be asking, right? Like a question people commonly ask, adults especially, actually even in school, do you watch porn? As adults, the answer will be, who doesn't watch porn? Funny thing, in the episode when I was doing the research, right, it's on the, okay, Pornhub எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும் is the most visited porn website. Okay, it's like known. அதை வச்சு t-shirt எல்லாம் செஞ்சிருக்காங்க. They mimic in so many other like meme culture ways. And the intro sound also a lot of people know.
அதை வச்சு பாட்டு
So it's so prevalent, right? And அது வந்து நிறைய கண்ட்ரீஸ்ல பேன் இருக்கு. Like சிங்கப்பூர்லயும் is banned, right? So when I was doing research for this episode, I discovered a funny fact. Indian நாட்டு women are amongst the top porn watchers.
இந்திய நாட்டுனா
India.
Okay.
Indian women were amongst the top demographic. They saw a rise of I think above 32%.
இல்ல 127% போட்டிருக்கு நீ போட்ட ஸ்டாட்ஸ். இல்ல அது குளோபல் ஐ திங்க்.
அது இது
but இந்த ஸ்டாட்ஸ் எங்க நடத்த?
Pornhub review.
So okay, so they did a review. Yeah. Okay, so it's legit.
நாங்க ஃபில்மிங் பண்ணும்போது வேற ரிசர்ச் நடந்தா.
இது என்ன ஃபில்மிங்?
No, our own.
சரி, நீ
என்ன நினைச்ச?
நீ ஃபில்மிங் மட்டும் சொன்னாங்க.
Porn, Indian women who watch up by 129%.
அம்மா.
Wait. Stats provided by Pornhub itself, da.
Wait. Yeah. Is it porn watched by Indian women or women in India watched porn? ஏன்னா அது ரெண்டு வித்தியாசம் இருக்கு தெரியுமா? Can double check?
Okay.
டேய் உண்மையா தான் சொல்றேன்.
How websites, how Google Analytics provides this data, right? IP address in one location, you are there.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask.
Okay.
I really got this question. This one I really have.
So for clarification, if you are an American woman using an Indian IP address, you'll be classified as an Indian woman.
Yeah. Okay. So this stats has high chances that it can be someone else acting as a woman using an IP address in India.
இல்ல
அது நார்மல். அது வந்து people don't really access porn like that.
There are chances இருக்கு. There are chances. Okay, because this one is very important.
No, my next question is VPN. Could it be they actually tap into India VPN?
That's the same thing I just said. What?
Is it?
Yeah, that's what I said. So someone else from another country might have tapped into the using VPN.
My question is, why would you tap into India VPN?
Restrictions.
So
restrictions.
What is the most popular category by Indian women? That's a thing. Do we have a stat for that?
I need to check.
Because I think that would be a funny one. Because see, before we go on, right, in the episode வந்து என்னடா இப்படி பேசுறாங்களே, என்னடா கன்சர்வேட்டிவா இருக்கணும், this is an open discussion where we provide stats and facts. It's on the internet and just have fun listening to the show.
யாரையும் கீழ்த்தனமா பேசல. We are just providing facts, we're providing information. அவ்வளவுதான்.
I mean, I want to put this up in the air. There was this adult video network. They have their own show, award show. I don't know whether you all heard before. Avian Expo.
தெரியாது bro.
இல்ல
சரி பரவாயில்ல, அவனுக்கு தெரியாது, பரவாயில்ல, நான் சொல்லிக்கிறேன்.
இல்ல தெரியாதுன்னு உடனே சொன்னா இப்படி தெரியாது ப்ரோ.
இல்ல பரவாயில்ல,
என்ன பார்த்தா ஓகேல ஆன்சர்லாம். I don't know.
So coming back to the show, so this is where all these adult filmmakers will be like there. It's like their version of, people get to buy tickets and go and visit them and stuff. But over the time, right, from where it started to now, it has become so commercialized. The tickets are being sold 1 year ahead.
So it's like their
F1.
Oscars.
It's like their F1. It's like F1.
No,
for
I
them.
suppose it's their like a Oscars.
Yeah,
it's like
something
their Oscar
like
or
that.
something like that.
And it's always sold out.
உனக்கு எப்படி தெரியும்?
Okay, this is the thing. One of my friend attended the show. So, I mean, he's quite open lah. So, he told me that he had to purchase earlier. So, அப்பதான் அவன் சொல்லியிருந்தான். So, this, and another thing is, since நீ கேட்டில, the comment, like, topic, what are the topics?
Category.
Category. Topics, category. அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும்போது, there was this famous performer, female performer. She was on a Pillow Talk by Ryan. He's a podcaster. He does all these podcasts with all other filmmakers and stuff and actors and stuff. So he was asking this particular woman, I don't want to mention her name. So he asked her why is there a hike in incest porn? What is the purpose of y'all making such a porn? Because it affects neurological and psychological
Mentally
view, and
fucks you up,
people
mentally
are yeah. So there is a consumer harm in it, and but the viewers viewing this kind of particular category is very high.
Stats about that.
Yeah,
So
so
dangerously alarming.
She came out and said that I don't understand why is there a hike and everything, but she said that it sells because it sells in high numbers, so they continue putting it up.
I mean, end of the day, the adult film நீ பார்த்தீனா அது ஒரு $1 trillion industry.
Yeah, it's definitely a $1 trillion. I mean, I don't know how much is it, but definitely there is a high amount of earning. Like if you tie down to another way of revenue, they have their own private account in sense of OnlyFans and all that.
Yeah.
Earning through that also.
இல்ல the whole industry itself is like a $1 trillion industry. நான் அது ஒரு researchல படிச்சேன் actually. It's a lot of untapped. This is coming from like a business standpoint. There's a lot of untapped revenue stream in there. But the problem is moral value. I think that's where people are stuck, at least in Asia, in my opinion, right?
I mean, Asia also have what their own JVN.
Have, ஆனா imagine
JVN, right?
Imagine you say நான் ஒரு company நடத்துறேன். என்ன company? Adult film.
Yeah, correct lah. I mean, morally, for us, especially we are Indians. I mean, we can நம்மளுக்கு இந்த மாதிரி விஷயம்னாலே என்ன இப்படி நம்ம நார்மலாவே like for women, I see a lot. If they don't dress up and they wear a bit revealing already, those ancient type of Indians already will comment, என்ன இவ இப்படி போட்டு வரா, ஏன் revealing போட்டு வரா, that kind of thing. So if imagine they find out that this particular person or someone is doing this kind of business, imagine the kind of impact it will not put upon you, because
the whole family.
Yeah, it's about the family.
So speaking about Indian, have you found the category? What is the category, man?
So let's go. So top Pornhub searches of India. Number I don't think it's ranked, but okay.
Indian woman or total India overall?
India.
Okay.
Women can illa. Okay, I think this is definitely guy. Indian wife. Indian college. Indian Babhi Devar.
What?
I don't know.
I think the Devadasi, is it? Is it in Hindi version?
I don't know. Indian teacher. Indian Babi, I don't know what's there also.
Babi means sister-in-law.
Huh?
Yeah.
உனக்கு எப்படி தெரியும்?
Because I know
Indian with HD audio. Indian with Hindi audio. Desi cheerleader.
That's unique.
Very American.
Wait.
Indian auntie. Indian homemade Indian actress. And then
இல்ல பையன் கொஞ்சம் எக்ஸைட்டடா இருக்கான்.
top 5 porn stars. Okay, this is expected. Sunny Leon.
Okay.
Mia Khalifa. Katrina Kaif.
அந்த வீடியோ செக்ஷன்ல இல்லடா மனுஷனுங்களா.
Kim Kardashian. Danny Daniels. Top 5 categories. MILF. Big dick.
Okay, this one is something to
Lesbian. Babe. Threesome. Top relative categories. Iprina. Search in India. Top relative categories searched in India on Pornhub. Viewed percentage wise more when compared to the world. First is Arab. Second is college. Third is celebrity. Fourth is rough sex. Fifth is babe. I have a question. What the hell does babe mean?
Yeah, what does babe mean?
I don't know. I really
Babe is a general term,
general
right?
term,
There's
yeah.
a
It's like people go, I have heard before females calling people, hey babe, want to go
Yeah.
makan, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's so weird, no? Like, oh babe, is there such thing, man?
I already know two terminologies for babe. Babe, you refer to a girl, or there's a book last time,
Like-
Babe the Sheep Pig.
I already know babe.
I'm assuming it's like
Or Babe
babe.
Ruth.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a hot babe and the mari. I'm assuming that's the category they're going for.
ஆனா அந்த porn star அந்த டாப்பா இருக்கிறத பத்தியா யாருன்னு
Expected lah.
I expected. You know, she came out during one of the shows that is Big Boss Hindi version. She said, "Yeah, people forever remember me for what I did, and they don't remember me for what I am right now."
I mean, even
Yeah.
Mia Khalifa actually faced that crisis.
Yeah,
if
she's
I'm not
facing
wrong.
that crisis.
She's facing that
Yeah.
crisis.
But
Yeah.
I mean, she's still open and she does not a lot of she.
I
Our post பண்றத பாத்திருக்கேன் இல்லையா?
இல்ல அது இருக்கட்டும்.
இது
But I'm just going by what she says.
No,
இந்த ஒரு ஃபேமஸான பாட்காஸ்ட் இருக்கு.
Okay.
Diary of a CEO with Steven Bartlett.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mia Khalifa அந்த ஷோல வந்து ஒரு கெஸ்டா இருந்தாங்க.
Okay.
What she was saying that she when she decided to act in the porn industry, she was young, but வந்து she
Manipulated.
she felt manipulated. She felt
Used. Yeah.
And if I'm not wrong, she was telling the contracts that they make you sign, right? It's designed to make you stay in the system of that pornography
The adult industry lah.
adult
Oh,
industry.
right.
So it's very hard for you to escape.
And if I'm not wrong, right, the money you earn, if I'm not wrong, actually,
High
there's
commissions go to the company itself.
correct. But that's where actually there's an inequality in pay, to be honest. Because if I'm not wrong, male actors are paid lesser than the female actors, being that the female actors are more in demand given the industry. So I think what she was saying, I think it was her interview with BBC. Hey,
Hey, BBC.
இல்ல
Really?
British Broadcasting Corporation.
yeah. அவன் பேரை மறந்துட்டேன். Arsenal fan.
Carragher.
Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan. Oh.
She did an interview with Piers Morgan, right?
I don't know.
If I'm not wrong. So I think அதுல சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தாங்க where the industry is such where you get the money, right, but you funnel back the money back into like partying and all that. So at the end of the day,
Like
right?
Rockstar life.
Correct.
Okay.
So அந்த காசு வந்து கிடைக்குது ஆனா கரைஞ்சிடும் immediately. So they are forced to get back into the in front of the camera lah.
Drugs and sex and that kind of lifestyle.
It may seem like a lucrative industry on paper, but
You're just making the top 1% richer.
I guess. So I mean, we've touched upon the industry, we've touched upon the statistics.
In
right?
India, we still have Singapore and Malaysia.
அது வேற இருக்கா?
தனியா வச்சிருக்கியா?
நான் வந்து ரீசர்ச் பண்ண நல்லா ரீசர்ச் பண்ணிட்டு வரேன்.
எந்த வெப்சைட்னு கொஞ்சம் சொல்லிடுறியா?
Straits Times,
Okay.
Pornhub, review, Pornhub review தனியா ஒரு போர்ட்டல் இருக்கு. You know how? Because I didn't use VPN for this. I access organically. Hall dining table செஞ்ச இதெல்லாம். So
டைனிங் டேபிள்ல நாய் சாப்பாடு வர எல்லாம் செஞ்சு வச்சிருக்கேன்.
வெக்கலாம்.
dining table. So it shows that my intentions are pure.
நான் டைனிங் டேபிள்ல சாப்பிடாம phone you know why parents actually say don't use your phone in the dining table.
I use my laptop.
Because they will be fighting. They will be fighting stats da instead of
I do research,
Stats
man.
don't matter.
That don't matter da.
Okay, so this is an interesting statistic about porn in Singapore. Okay.
Sorry.
So porn in Singapore wise, right? One interesting stat is that apparently 1 in 5 wives watch porn.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a prevalent statistic because apparently that's something new that people realize because it's generally porn so now you associate it with men.
Yeah.
You associate men watch porn, but it's a very
It's a stigma lah.
it's a stigma, but it's not talked about that women also watch porn.
Yeah.
Especially as you get older. Yeah, this is about Singapore lah. But apparently there's also a recent Straits Times article that came out about there's a lot more people watching porn nowadays compared to last time also. Funny thing, right? I've seen news either on the worldwide where due to COVID, a lot of people were watching more porn.
Okay.
And there was COVID-related porn themes that were trending apparently.
So wait, what?
Yeah.
And there's a rule 31 or rule என்னமோ ஒரு
30 something like yeah. If there's some, if
If there's an idea or there's a concept, there is a porn video about
porn
it.
video of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh, you
good.
didn't know?
Then அதுக்கு வந்து இன்னொரு rule இருக்கு. And if there's not such an idea, there will be idea soon.
Yeah.
Rule 30 something.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, you've never heard of it.
No, never. But
ஐயா நான் அப்பாவியா
no. But I get where you're coming from because
But it makes sense.
yeah, makes sense. Like recently, Sharif is the one who sent us. Remember Johnny Sins? He did
I remember.
He did an ad in
He did
Hindi.
an ad with Ranveer Singh. So yeah,
For
advertising a condom.
yes,
brand.
exactly.
Yeah,
You see
to practice
how.
safe sex and all that. Yeah.
Right.
But why would they bring such him there? Because
He's an icon. I
No.
suppose.
No,
he's
apparently
just-
வந்து Johnny Sins fan statistics பார்த்தா India வந்து is the highest. He has the highest number of fans in India.
yeah, that means a lot
Johnny
of
Sins.
people do recognize him. That means
recognize
the number of people looking for him specially is higher.
Mm.
That's why you get such a prominent figure.
And I figured it out. Rule 34. If an idea exists, there is porn of it.
correct.
So, and it's true. It's funny enough, right? Porn is very related to pop culture. So, and society as in general. So, based on research, right, it's like COVID time, there was COVID porn.
Yeah.
And when Conjuring 2 was coming out, I've heard that there was even Valak porn.
Oh yeah. No.
I've heard of Avatar porn. And then, you know when
SpongeBob, I think they've done with SpongeBob.
you know how when you search on YouTube and you see memes, then there'll be the comment. I think I ended up in the wrong SpongeBob.
Power Ranger have Alien versus Predator also have
SpongeBob.
Bro, everything got porn.
How do you portray Sandy, bro?
Everything got.
Alien versus Predator have, bro.
Bro, humans are weird.
They got a son.
Predator, yeah. What the fuck?
I don't know.
You would like that.
Apparently, what they show is a real person, but he's in like a box costume. Then they. Bro, so அவன் தான் SpongeBob.
There was a Hulk Hogan porn.
What?
Yeah.
No, but that was real, right?
No. I mean, yeah, he did something. I heard, but I don't know.
So, like statistics wise, Malaysia is apparently, I think, as of 2021, Malaysia as of 2022, first in Asia for visiting porn websites.
Porn consumption lah.
Porn consumption. First in Asia, fourth globally.
Okay.
You mean globally in sense of all countries in the world?
As in like in the globe.
இது எந்த
Yeah, fuck.
இது
No,
எந்த
it's wow.
sauce?
World of Buzz.
நான் நோட்டீஸ் பண்ணேன் இங்கே இந்த உலகத்தில் வந்து இந்த செக்ஸ்ங்கிற டாபிக் வந்து எங்கேயாச்சும் லைக் ரொம்ப டேபுவாக இருந்தால் the likelihood of that region to consume porn is
Highest.
Very high.
high.
Agree.
High.
I don't know. I'll give this example. Okay, Portugal வந்து I think they didn't ban some form of drug, weed னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஆனா அங்க drug consumption வந்து very low. ஆனால் மற்ற நாடுங்களெல்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா லைக் ட்ரக் பேன் ஆனால் அங்கே வந்து கன்சம்ஷன் சொல்ல மாட்டேன் ஆனால் நிறையா trafficking நடக்குது like they get
But if I'm not wrong, that Portugal is also high. I think someone can fact check me lah. Portugal is high for antidepressant use lah.
True. Yeah.
To counter that.
பட் இல்லை நான் பாயிண்ட் என்ன சொல்கிறேன்னா அதை நீ சப்ரெஸ் பண்ண ஹியூமன் மைண்ட் எப்படி வேலை செய்யணும்னா ஆக்சுவலி வாட் இஸ் தே இந்த அது அந்த கியூரியாசிட்டி இருக்கும்ல ஸோ அதனாலேயே நம்ம சப்ரெஸ் பண்ண we tend to go and do the negative stuff.
I mean, it's normal when your parents itself come and tell you, சரி இதை செய்யாதே அதை பண்ணாதே அதை தான் நம்ம பண்ணுவோம். You know why? Just because we want to figure out what's so decent. Very small things when your parents tell, okay, don't smoke, but they don't tell you why don't smoke. And you don't understand what is the rationale behind this. And when you're young, you think that smoking is cool because all the actors, big actors are smoking.
Correct.
And you feel that by smoking you can be like cool and stuff. When you start picking up the habit, it becomes a habit and eventually you become an addict. By the time you realize that it's harmful for you, you're so deep in it.
No, too late for you lah.
you cannot come out.
No.
And the thing, right, they tell you don't, like you said. ஆனா ஏன்னு சொல்ல மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க. அந்த ஏன்னு அந்த end பண்ணாக்கா your kid can rationalize.
So thankfully இந்த காலத்துல வந்து நமக்கு வந்து additional information, scientific reviews and researches எல்லாம் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. And like pornography topicல வந்து at least they've given like vital information on how to or what it does to your brain.
Yeah.
What it actually does to you and how harmful pornography is to the normal person.
Because pornography வந்து releases the dopamine.
The access to pornography is easy. So
it's so easy.
Very easy. So the dopamine release வந்து you get too much of it because
Correct.
you're accessing it regularly. So in the dopamine spikes வந்து you get constantly, right? Then I think someone is going to crash and then you're going to get depressed even more easily.
Pornography addiction to me, right, is actually worse than drug addiction.
Yeah, no, it's proven. Pornography addiction is an epidemic. And the addiction level is worse than alcohol, worse than drugs.
Worse than smoking and everything. ஏன்னா நீ முதல்ல அந்த பாயிண்ட் சொன்னில்ல,
Stepping into the மனுஷனோட most instinct and primal instinct is to mate. It's stepping into
To breed lah, basically.
into that emotion. So that's why it's so powerful. And the addiction is even more.
the drive is even
drive
higher.
is even more there. Yeah.
So it affects, நீ சொன்ன மாதிரி, it affects your brain, it affects the way you look at women as well. It affects a lot of things. And it's, I mean, to be honest, right, I don't think a lot of people know they are addicted. I think that's a different whole
there's a different topic
black
on
box.
this,
But where can they get help? ரொம்ப embarrassing இருக்குமா help கேட்கறதுக்கு? That's whole nother scenario, to be honest.
I have some very interesting stats. So, okay, when I was prepping for this episode, right, I actually found out that Pornhub Insights, a portal irukku. That one you can access, and is no porn there. It's literally all like statistics.
Okay.
They cover a wide range of topics. When I was doing this, they presented categories viewed by gender.
Right.
And they presented categories that women view more than men.
Right.
Common theme is that porn is being viewed more by women on an upward trend.
This is from when?
I don't know when, but they presented 2015 onwards.
Okay.
So in 2015, there was 24% of proportion of female visitors. It steadily rose, now it's at 36% in 2023.
That's nearly 10%.
And its upward trend, it has never gone down. It has maintained levels. So from 24%, 26%, 29%, 32%, 35%, 36%.
Okay.
And proportion of female visitors, country breakdown. Country that gained the most rise was Philippines. Followed by, so gain the most doesn't mean is gain the most and number highest is Philippines. Second country that gained the most was Spain, then Mexico, Italy. But if you look at top countries that do watch porn, females, Philippines, Colombia, Argentina, Mexico, Chile, Ukraine. So a lot of Latin America countries.
Okay.
Now, if you look at such terms, they also have a breakdown for this also. Men versus women porn searches. These are the categories that are viewed more by women compared to men. 196% more women than men is scissoring. I mean, logic. Transgender, which is pretty interesting.
Okay.
Pussy licking, which is, I guess, makes sense. Solo male, okay. Lesbian. Fingering. Romantic is all the way down here. Okay. Muscular men. Toys. Then the rest goes on lah. But now, women's favorite porn categories are lesbian, Japanese,
Okay.
threesome, ebony, mature, anal, which is weird. Okay. Men's favorite, number one is Japanese.
Okay.
By far, no. It's like almost twice the amount as the next category, which is mature, and then anal, and then MILF, and then ebony. there are actually common categories viewed by both men and women. So, lesbian is there. No, lesbian is not there. Yeah, Japanese is there. Ebony is there.
Anal is there.
Anal is there. Mature is there. MILF is younger, mature is older lah.
Mature means towards the above.
Mature, okay,
50?
think of it as mature means got more wrinkles. MILF, you won't see much wrinkles. But funny enough, right, most search porn stars by women are women. Abella Danger,
Oh, okay.
Eva Elfie, Lexi Law, Angela White, Lana Rhodes. Johnny Sins is number 6.
Then followed
Because
by-
it's an industry dominated by women, right?
I think from what you're saying, right, I see like a pattern. I think it's gonna be why they are searching female only. I think it's to compare with the women that are popular.
No, but
Maybe, I don't know.
Are you do you get my
No,
get my
I get your theory because we can work the theory on men.
yeah, men wanted they won't compare. As in, they're not gonna
They
they're watching it for pure enjoyment.
enjoyment and like they try to replicate it in real life also.
Okay, but woman பார்க்கறது வந்து I think the theory that I'm presenting to you is they are watching இப்போ நீ state பண்ண the number of who are the most famous celebrities in that they are being watched. It's more to do with I think comparing themselves with the woman that's popular. Example like Lana Rhodes or
I've spoken about this to some of my friends.
okay.
The reason why they watch is because they feel that women do it better. More expressive, more sensual.
Okay.
And they are not so much focused on the results, more on the act.
Okay.
So they prefer the process. Where guys is smash. They more
It's less emotional, I suppose.
no less sensual.
Sensual.
Less sensual.
Yeah.
It's more focused on just like just go. Women is a little bit slower. Hence, I think 50 Shades of Grey and all that, right? It's a very popular thing. That is very sensual. It's very experiential.
the 365
அதான்
days also.
நீ கொடுத்த stats வந்து it really surprised me because நான் நினைச்சேன் when female want to access adult content is more through books and literature. Hence 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I think they consume more different types of content compared to us, and it's more of a sensual nature.
ஆமா.
The 50 Shades of Grey also, right? They didn't watch it.
They
More
actually-
women were reading it.
No,
and they were
yeah.
reading it publicly in the bar, train. There was a trend where you keep seeing this kind of book. And it's actually an erotic book. But you are surprised how much of women are carrying it in public and just like, okay, I'll read it.